Welcome to a Cup of Grace, and brought to you today from the Home of Grace in Vancouver, Mississippi. Today, I'm sitting here with a great friend, Keith Rice, and Keith was a client at the Home of Grace for a while, and he has come back to visit with us today, and I wanted to just interview him for a few moments and talk to him about his journey through the Home of Grace. And then he might have a little surprise for us at the end of our interview.
Amen.
Welcome, Keith. So glad to have you here with us today.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here, Brother Wayne.
I want you to just very quickly just tell us about your experience at the Home of Grace when you were in our program here.
My Home of Grace experience was one of a changing of my life. I've done some treatments prior to this one, before coming to Home of Grace, and always found it wanting. Ended up back in the same old ruts that I found myself at before coming here. And the difference Home of Grace made for me is that here at Home of Grace they worked on my heart.
In other words, they did open heart surgery. I didn't know they had surgeons here.
They did spiritual surgery.
Oh.
Yeah. They somehow got inside there with Jesus, this man named Jesus. And he just, through the classes and the fellowship and the staff here, did a work in my heart and my spirit that I didn't know was possible and I didn't know was needed, to say the least. I didn't know there was something wrong with my spirit and my heart. I thought my anger was something that was normal and I would live with.
Let me ask you this, Keith. I hate to interrupt, but I bet your wife knew, didn't she?
My wife lived it daily, bless her heart, and to still be with me today and supporting me is a miracle in itself. They say Home of Grace is a place where miracles happen.
Right.
I have a miracle that I'm living, and that is my marriage. Yes.
Well, God's good, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Tell me about your day-to-day activities at the Home of Grace. What was the highlight, maybe, of your day or your week?
Well, one of the things that I enjoyed, surprising much to my surprise, was the classes. Every day was somebody different. You got in a schedule, and then each day of the week, Monday through Thursday, you had a different teacher. And they weren't just teachers, they were pastors. They were evangelists, just like our chapel times. Every night was a different visitor. Each bringing something different to the table, but expressing the same concerns and the same thoughts. That the way through this issue that I lived with for so many years wasn't book learned. It's in the heart. It's in the spirit. It's use the Lord. Teaching us to use the Lord to find strength, to find the guidance, to find the support that we need on a daily basis. I didn't know my heart needed changing, and these teachers that they have here and the staff that they have here showed that. They didn't just teach us that, they shared that heart experience with us. They were truly a part of the whole growth that takes place here at the Home of Grace, and it's been an amazing it was an amazing experience.
You know how rumors get started at the Home of Grace.
Absolutely.
They can kind of get out of hand from time to time. And I've heard rumors about me that I never knew, was reality, and because of course they were not.
Right.
That being said, I heard a rumor that you could sing a little bit. Is that true?
Well, every now and then I'd work out a tune, and a few of the guys would gather and kind of cheer me on and clap to the beat. So yeah, I do enjoy singing. I enjoy writing songs, and
I bet those evenings when you were doing that here at the Home of Grace was some of the best times of all, were they not?
It was just to see the smiles on faces when they connect with the words of the songs. Meant so much to me.
And you play the banjo, right? Is that right?
Well, I have an extra string on my banjo. I play a 6-string
I'm just
banjo.
kidding, but you play a guitar?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You know what I wish? I really wish you'd brought that guitar, and then you could have sung a song and played, and we could have enjoyed that.
Well, you could ask just about anybody here that if you saw me, I had my guitar with me, and this is no different.
So you're saying it's in the room?
I have it with me.
Well, let's hear a song.
I'd be glad to. It'd be my honor.
Okay, great.
What I'm going to do for you is a song I wrote about 10 years ago. And it was based on what a Bible study teacher emphasized with us, that when we're called, when Jesus returns, that we want to be whosoever. John 3:16 tells us that whosoever believeth in me shall not perish but have everlasting life. Mm-hmm. And so I wrote this song based on that verse in John 3:16.
Okay.
And it's entitled Whosoever. John 3:16 tells me that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. I was lost in darkness for so many years, caused my Lord and my loved ones so many tears. Then a light came to my eyes, suddenly to my surprise, I found the one we call the King. John 3:16 tells me that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Walking in faith is all he'll ever ask. And he'll give us the strength to fulfill that task. Live a life that blesses him. For us the victory did win, so we can be whosoever and be free from sin. John 3:16 tells me that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Now listen to me. All we'll ever need, we have in Jesus.
Amen.
He's our rock, He's our light, He's our compass, to guide us all along our way. Lord, I really hope and pray that I'll be whosoever when He calls my name. John 3:16 tells me that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Yes, I'll have everlasting life. Yes, we'll have everlasting life. Everlasting life.
Wow. That was
Amen.
that was incredible.
Thank you.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You got a great voice and you play the guitar very well, but I mean, the message is just out of this world, literally.
Yes, and that's why I love to share it. It's the words, it's the message.
Yeah.
And to see the smile on men's faces.
Has that song ever been recorded or published or?
No, it hasn't.
Okay,
No.
well,
And
there's somebody out there somewhere who's probably interested in that.
if it touches a heart, that's why God gave me the words to this. It's not of my doing. I just wrote down with a pen and a piece of paper, and God inspired. And it was amazing to me how God inspired that particular song through another man, working through working through another man by the name of Jerry O'Connor. It was a fine man for the Lord. And anyways, it's been a blessing to me every time I share it.
Well, Keith, I have had a lot of fun today with you, and I want to do this again.
Look forward to it.
And next time you're in the area, I want you to stop back by, and we'll just surprise our folks again with another song. How's that?
That would be great. I would be honored. It's a pleasure to share.
Wonderful. And by the way, thank you for coming to the Home of Grace and becoming my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate and am very blessed to have a new friend in you, Brother Wayne. God bless you.
God bless you. And for you folks back home, thank you for joining us today at A Cup of Grace. And we'll see you next time.